Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Pseudos Crochet and More. This is your host Crystal. Today I'll be going over the part 4, I think it's part 4, I've lost count, of the walkthrough at the Yarn Seasons in Hardy, Virginia. Today we'll be going over the cotton blends and the chunky or bulky yarns that are at this location. So here is all of the DK weight cotton. A lot of selections to choose from. She did have a special section for summer blends. In those magazines down there was a thing. I don't know if I got it or not, and I do apologize if I didn't, but there was a paper down there stating what those were, if they were for sale or not. So they did have the Barocco Pima Soft. That was really soft. Really, really soft. I was debating on getting it. Unfortunately, I did not. But then again, there's always next time, so. And she had quite a bit of a selection for colors, too. I didn't know so many people used, so many different yarn companies used Pima cotton just by itself. I know that it can be blended with other things too. I've always missed out when Hobby Lobby does their clearance for those. And then they had Spree, which is a wool and cotton blend, as you can see. 56 wool, 44% cotton. And that was pretty soft as well. $142 yards or 130 meters, 50 grams or 1.75 ounces. Have you used a cotton blend with wool? If you have, let me know in the comment section below what you've made with it. Now this is a cotton, hemp, and polyester blend. Meraki. It's another Barocco yarn. She had quite a bit. This is the one that had the summer blend tag on it, if I'm not mistaken. It's 71% cotton, 24% hemp, and 5% polyamide. 131 yards or 50 grams. Now that sign is actually for those cakes of yarn that were on the other side. For whatever reason, she moved it. The cakes were moved, and those were the ones there. There's 100% cotton. It recommends a 4mm crochet hook. Or, did I get the knitting needles? I might have. Over 4mm knitting needles. The one that I really liked, I actually, that one there, the kind of the rainbow, I'm picking it up now. I really liked that color. It was almost like a pastel color. And I think it was a roving style. If you see that, see how it went from thick to thin? It also felt like it was bumpy, and I don't know if that was because of the style of yarn or the style of yarn it is. Then they had the Modern Cotton by Barocco. I think all of this over here is Barocco. Excuse me. The weather's getting to me. This one's 60% Pima cotton and 40% modal rayon or modal viscose. Interesting how they had that set. 5mm crochet hook or 4.5 knitting needles recommended. I don't think there was anything that wasn't. Okay, next section. That was it for that. All right, and that was all DK. Now we're on to the sport weight cotton. She did have this separated from the 3 weights. I think this, was Hempathy, which is 34% hemp, 41% cotton, and 25% modal. 153 yards or 40 meters, 50 grams. And I've seen this brand at other locations, but I don't remember seeing this one. If I have, don't remember. 3.5 millimeter to 4 millimeter knitting needles recommended, as it is a 2-weight yarn. Quite a lot of colors to choose from for this one. I think I picked up another one thinking it was something different and it wasn't, so I just put it back. And that bucket up there, I'll go back to it in a second. That's the Ultra Pima Fine. It had like a shine to it. It's a sport, 100% Pima cotton, and that was all filled with the same stuff. Now these I do believe were a little different. This was another company. Yeah, Floyd. I think it's yarn over what that represented. And this one I thought was interesting because it's naturally dyed yarn. Naturally dyed yarn will mature gracefully. Keep out of direct. I should have paused it, but I didn't. It's very interesting. They used actual marigolds to dye this yarn, all natural. Interesting. And I think the other one there, the gray one, was a different company. All right, on to the next section. So this is the bulky or chunky section. And of course you can see there's remix here, the chunky remix, which is going to be the same fiber contents as the worsted and the DK. I don't remember if this was in the 2-weight. I don't think there was 2-weight with this one. I could be wrong. And they had like little flecks in the yarn, if you can see that. Yep, 30% nylon, 27% cotton, 24% acrylic, 10% silk, and 9% linen. No, those were all the colors she had in the chunky. I do get back down to those, don't worry. All right, and then they had the cesium yarn in the chunky. Summer Solstice. It is 100% Andine Highland wool. I've never heard of that wool before. Peruvian? Just regular Highland? I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Andine? I liked that one because it wasn't just one color. It was pinks and white mixed together. Those were those ones. And then next to it, there was more Barocco, Cocoa. And I don't think this one, I might have missed it, but I don't think this one stated the yarn weight. That looks like a 6 to me. What are your thoughts? I don't think I actually had it by my hand to show you guys how thick it was, but I think it was closer to a 6. And it is unwoven. It's just got a piece of thread or like a really like a 1-weight piece of yarn wrapped around it. I know Kim from Affordably Crafty has been testing out some of the Barocco yarns. I'm not sure if she's tried that one yet, though. There's some more Queensland, 100% wool. And that's a 5 weight. Yeah, so I think that one, the cocoa, is like a 6. Could be classified as a 7. But I saw no indication on the weight size on the label. And then here we go, unspun yarn, spin foolish. And it does tell you how much is in there, what the fiber content is. It's 2 ounces. I wonder how many yards that gives you. Right? And then there's some more from Spin Foolish, Roving. And then there's bags of it from another company. And then there's more stuff on the top. That one that had the colors that changed, that could have been turned into a cake. Yeah, Unplanned Peacock Studio. Has anybody ever heard of this company? It didn't really state any real information on it, because she does carry hanks of yarn from the company, which you'll see in another video. Actually, I think you saw some in the previous videos, but I could be wrong. And that one I couldn't really read, so I grabbed another tag. Falkland Neon Green. That was that big long one there. Alright, well that's it for today's video. If you liked today's video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe if you're enjoying my content. And until next time, I hope you all stay safe and stay crafty and have a good one.